Hi and welcome to episode 2 of series 2, and thank you again to everyone who's written in. We're going to start with a lady I'm calling Linda. I'm 39 years old and I've worked in admin since leaving school. I've always wanted to go to university and study sciences, but never felt I could. My husband and I don't have kids, our choice, and his salary is enough to support us both. He's encouraging me to apply this year for entry to the university. My problem is I'm not confident and I feel selfish doing this and worry that if I'm accepted, I'll feel guilty that I should be earning money to help pay the bills. Have you got any advice? Well, Linda, thanks for writing in. I reckon this is a no-brainer, actually. Your husband's supporting your idea of going to uni. You have a passion to go to uni. You need to follow this through with the appropriate action. Now, I understand you don't feel confident. You've worked since leaving school in admin. You're 39 years old now. But your breadth of knowledge and your life experience will have set you up in good stead for following a course like this. The other thing is that I've heard this before in further education, lecturers saying that mature students are often much more focused and committed because they've lived half their life in the working world and, dealing with all sorts of things. So this is an opportunity now for you to shift your focus to studying, doing what you want to do, learning in a subject, the sciences that you want to study, and letting your husband support you through that. I think that's lovely. Because you don't want to end up, bottling out and going, no, I'm not going to do it. And then in 3 or 4 years' time thinking, oh, I could have graduated by now. I could have done that. Give it a go. Enjoy the experience and all the best. I hope it all goes well. Okay, so this next person I'm going to call Megan. My dad reluctantly let me borrow his car to go to my friend's birthday party. While it was parked, it got a scratch down the passenger's door. My dad has a quick temper and I know he'll be mad about it. He works away a lot and hasn't seen it yet. I don't know whether to tell him or just get it fixed before he comes home. What do you think I should do? Ah, Megan, that's really such a shame. When your dad has reluctantly let you borrow his car and then that happens, how annoying. Okay, so there's one part of me thinks, get it fixed, he need never know. But there is always a massive risk with that happening. And I think in this case and with most cases in life actually, honesty is the best policy. If he works away and you're able to contact him by email and you're able to say, Dad, I have something to tell you. I'm scared about telling you because I know you'll, potentially be really mad at me, but I'm genuinely sorry. While the car was parked at the party, it got a scratch on it. I'm happy to go to the garage and get this fixed before you come home, but I wanted to be upfront about it and let you know that this has happened. It's just not worth risking having it done and then somebody saying, oh, I saw your car in the garage the other day, what happened, did you have a bump? You just don't want that kind of backlash. You're always better to just fess up, say what's happened, and then you're offering to deal with it, you deal with it, and actually doing it by email while he's away helps kind of let him hear the information, react the way he wants to react, and then hopefully settle down by the time he comes home. But yeah, definitely just go and let him know what's happened and offer to sort it. I think that's the only way forward for you. Thanks, Megan. And this final question is from a lady I'm going to call Sue. This is a bit of a first world problem, so I hope you don't think I'm being ridiculous emailing you. I'm getting married at the end of the year and my future mother-in-law has suggested that we use the wedding gift list service at Harvey Nichols. Not easy to say. Her daughter used that service when she got married and I hate the idea. I don't know how to tell her that I'm not interested in the presents. I want my wedding day to be a day of celebration with my family and close friends. My fiance doesn't want to rock the boat with his mum and has left it up to me to sort this out. Please, can you help? Well, first of all, you're not being ridiculous emailing me. Second of all, you hate the idea of this Harvey Nichols wedding gift list. So you must be clear about that. From the get-go, you need to be absolutely clear. This is not your idea. You don't like the idea. You know it's her daughter did it, and that's fine if people want to do that. But this is your wedding, and you're not interested in going down that road. You also need to get your fiance to step up here and support you in communicating this to your mother-in-law. You can do it in a very kind of structured way. So if you want to do it face-to-face, that would be best. But I don't know, location-wise, how close she is to you. So it might be done in an email. But you're going to start with a positive. Thanks for telling me about the Harvey Nicks wedding gift list. When I received that information from you, I felt, so you're talking about the event, I felt a bit, like this wasn't really for me, I suppose, what you're feeling about it. What I need you to know is I appreciate you coming up with that idea. It's not really for us. Mention her son's name. He's not really up for it either. We just want the day to be about celebrating our marriage, and we're not really interested in the presents. Looking forward to getting things organised this year in anticipation of your wedding at the end of the year. Catch up soon. Love, Sue, as I'm calling you. So you're very clear in your delivery about thanking her, expressing what you want, and ending on a positive note of some kind. But you don't need to be pressurised into thinking that this is something that's for you when it's not for you. So please be clear about that, because you need to start the way you mean to continue in this relationship with your mother-in-law-to-be, who will soon be your mother-in-law, and explain to your husband-to-be that you want him to have your back here and be a united front with this. If he's not bothered, he needs to support you. Okay, well, thank you again to everybody who's written in, and I look forward to hearing from you. And please do drop your emails to justask@kathleenkettles.com, remembering that I changed names and your identity will be withheld, so nobody need know who you are. I will see you next week.